Welcome everyone to another Teaching Tips Tuesday. Today I'm joined by a teacher of the visually impaired. Taylor Brown is joining us. Taylor, welcome to Teaching Tips Tuesday.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Today Taylor is going to talk to us about doing a virtual functional vision assessment. Taylor was able to be innovative during the pandemic and was able to figure out how to do functional vision assessments virtually. Taylor, tell us what materials does a TVI need to facilitate a successful virtual FVA?
So within the virtual FVA kit, you normally have a functional vision assessment packet. So I recommend having your own instructions packet and then having one that you send out to the family. So whenever you're creating it within the instructions packet, it should have all the materials that you have within your functional vision assessment kit. So if you have different items, like any item that you choose to put in your functional vision assessment kit, anything that you're sending out to the family would go into that packet. And then keeping a packet for yourself and then one that goes out with the kit itself to the family is really recommended, so you can follow along while you're implementing the assessment.
Excellent. So what advice would you have for the TVI that is doing an FVA virtually, someone that maybe hasn't done it at all before?
Yeah, some tips that I would have would be to send out the FVA kit and then wait until you hear from the family that they received the FVA kit to schedule it, so that you're not missing any time if there's anything wrong with the mail.
Right.
And then I think some other things that I would give to a TVI is being as detailed as possible. Because I always think, like, I have a certain way that I want to assess a student, but the family can't read my mind. So always being as detailed as possible and making your imagination into words.
Excellent. So descriptive language and just being very, very intentional.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. So speaking of families, what does the student or family need to do on their end to have a successful virtual FVA?
Yeah, for them to help make this experience successful, I would recommend whenever you log on to your session, be on a device that can easily be moved around, because throughout the session, the TVI might ask you to hold the camera at a certain angle and the student might be moving around, and we always want to make sure that we're seeing them face on. And then maybe also being in a room that you don't have too much glare within the area, so that it doesn't affect the student during the assessment.
So doing these virtual FVAs, there should always be a camera person, for a lack of a better term.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Excellent.
Camera crew.
Awesome. Well, Taylor, thank you for these tips. This is very helpful information. I've heard nothing but great things about your virtual FVAs. I will be including Taylor's contact information in the email. Feel free to reach out to her with any suggestions or questions you have about facilitating a virtual functional vision assessment. Taylor, thanks for joining us on Teaching Tips Tuesday.
Thank you for having me.